Well, the Bethlehem Center's Breakfast of Champions is coming up on March 15th. Here to tell us more about the Bethlehem Center and their event are Gloria DeBose and Debbie Boggs. Thanks for joining us, ladies.
Thank you for having us, Jess.
All right, first and foremost, what is the Bethlehem Center?
We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization in South Chattanooga. And our mission is to empower children and families, and we do that through three main programs: the Bethlehem Leadership Unit, the Read to Lead Academy, and Community Connection. So we get to service a huge range of people from kindergarten all the way to 65 plus.
And when you say service, what all does that encompass?
A lot of things. I think that our mission really is to do whatever needs to be done to help people to grow in those areas. Perfect. So we have everything from a community connection coach that we'll be rolling out that'll be providing literacy, technology literacy, and job skills to people in South Chattanooga, specifically in the Emma Wheeler homes, all the way to an after-school program for youth, and then a summer program. And in the after-school program, we work with K through 8th graders and just help them with homework, take them on learning expeditions around the city, and give them access to arts and culture initiatives to really broaden their scope and serve as an extension of the classroom and help them continue to learn in fun ways.
Oh, perfect. Well, I love that. And today we're really going to be talking about the Read to Lead Academy. Yes. So tell me more about that program.
Okay, the Read to Lead Academy is our after-school and summer program. Like Gloria said, we service grades K through 8th grade. We've also got a leadership program, though, that I do want to mention, the Bethlehem Leadership Unit, and it is serving the high school students. So a lot of people think about the Bethlehem Center as just an after-school program, but honestly, we service kindergarten all the way through adults, and now we're reaching out into the community more with our mobile lab. But the Read to Lead Academy, of course, we are right now serving 65 to 70 children during the fall, and in the summer we've got over 120 kids. So get your name on the list if you want to come out, because we are very, very cost effective for what we do.
And it's so important to have that summer opportunity, not only from the parent standpoint, but for the children to have that continued learning experience. And it's not so much of a boring classroom setting, it's more of a fun spin on everything.
It is.
Yes.
Okay, so we're talking about the Breakfast of Champions that's coming up to support the Read to Lead Academy. What can we look forward to with this breakfast?
Oh, our breakfast is a wonderful annual event. We usually honor one champion, but this year is special because we've got 3 champions. We're honoring Jane Newman, Edith Lester, and Red Duker, and these ladies have been instrumental in not only volunteer support but financial support and just giving of themselves to our children. So the event is going to be in the morning of March 15th at 7:30. The men of Tyner United Methodist Church, where it's being held, provide a homemade, I'm talking biscuits, gravy, sausage, bacon. I don't eat much, but it's wonderful. And so they come out, they have a wonderful breakfast. Our children will do some special songs, some poetry reading. Then we've got the folks from Christ United Methodist Church. Their choir will be doing some songs. They have a music band. And then we'll let the honorees get up, and we will surprise them with a little present and then hear about why they are our champions this year. So it's open to the public, and we've got table sponsorships. We've also got individual sponsorships, and then if you come while you're there, we take up an offering. So there's a way to give, no matter how much you can give. There's a way to give to the Bethlehem Center.
And speaking of the giving and the sponsorships, all of this money is going towards a program that's going to benefit the after-school learning again. And you're focusing on STEM, the science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and also the art and culture. We don't want to lose sight of that as well. How do you develop your after-school program and your summer program to include focuses in all areas?
We definitely do that with a lot of support throughout the city of Chattanooga. We've been very fortunate to receive several grants over the years that have allowed us to do the work that we're able to do. We're partnering with people including Arts Build, and they've given us funding to really make sure that we're able to bring art and cultural enrichment into our community. So for the last several years, we've partnered with Charlie Newton to do a splash art component. And we even had some of our kids have some of their artwork at the Hunter Museum. So yeah, that's really exciting. And if you think about being a child, I feel like for me, the biggest thing was I felt like, okay, how is this going to help me in real life? Like, you're making me do this math. Am I actually going to use math in the real world if I don't want to be a mathematician? And how are you going to inspire me to learn so that I really take my education seriously? And so that's kind of how we do it. We find local partners and we ask them to teach on topics that are more hands-on for kids, right? Because if you can touch it and if you can see how it applies to the real world, you're more likely to be like, okay, I'm going to pay attention in math class now. And so we do things like that, and we write grants, and we rely on funding from people that come to things like the Breakfast of Champions to help us pay for all of those initiatives and instructors to really change lives and change trajectories.
And real briefly, I want to mention the Empowered to Connect conference. Real quick, tell us what we can look forward to with that.
A lot of great speakers. It'll be touching on trust-based relational intervention, started by the Karen Purvis Institute. It's great for social workers, ministry leaders, a lot of different individuals who work with children from backgrounds of trauma. That's April 13th and 14th, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And they can get more information on our website.
And we'll have you back a little bit closer time to talk about that as well. So Breakfast of Champions, though, is coming up March 15th. Go ahead and get your tickets, or if you want to sponsor a table, or however you want to get involved, give them a call, or you can give them an email. What's your website also?
www.thebeth.org.
Perfect. Easy to remember.
Yes.
thebeth.org.
Yes.
Ladies, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us, Jess.
We look forward to the Breakfast of Champions. Get your tickets now.
Thank you.